Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Pigeon back, and I wanted to show a little love to the life skills class today. And if you're not liking the bad video, I'm sorry. See, let me come in a little bit closer. There we go. Now I'm going to go back out, but I'm on Zoom, so I might as well Zoom. But let's jump into what we're going to talk a little bit about today. I thought I might help you guys all out a little bit, just show you some things that I noticed. Right here, go to our Southwest Leadership website, right there up top, southwestleadershipacademy.com. Please pay attention, follow along. On the website, one thing I did notice is you have all of your teachers that you can just email right there. Now, if you click that and it doesn't work for some reason, you can always come back and copy and paste, just like I always talk about. So you would highlight, and of course, it's a little bit different, maybe, with the computers that we have. For me, I'm on a Mac right now, so I'm going to press Command-C to copy, like that. Boom, it's copied. For you, might be on a PC, so again, for all my students, Control-C. That's how you copy. Paste it to an email if you're going to send that out that way. Right here on the website, I've also noticed, besides the emails, is that you have the YouTube channels, which I am posting on daily, and so is everyone else right here. So make sure that you check that out. We have all of our teachers right there, and you also have this option, so don't skip past it right there, because sometimes we forget about homework. Homework has been sent up. We're already on our second packet, so let's skip right down there. And you'll see that your teachers have already sent this out. Now, I said for me, Mr. Pigeon, I'm going to give some love to my life skills class. And if you were to click on the 5th hour or the 2nd hour, it doesn't really matter because it's both the same. And I sent you this. You should have gotten a paper that talked about some topics. The first thing, though, I want to focus on this week, and I do want you to do both of them. If you can do week 2 this week and next week, that would be pretty good. But I'm not going to talk about next week's work. You can go ahead and read on if you're interested. Some of you are already liking the work ahead, and I appreciate you. So go ahead and do that, but just do it for 2 weeks. It's a good idea. Anyway, let's just talk about week 1. All right, just week 1. For me, week 1, I would like you to make a short cookbook. In other words, I want you to make a collection of recipes of your favorite dishes. You can invent your own recipes. Pull from the internet, family, friends, and anywhere else you would like to find that information. Organize it how you'd like, digital or handwritten, just to be creative and have fun. Now, I can remember back to my grandma, who's still alive. One of my grandmas is still alive. She's over in Oneida, Wisconsin. Little Grandma Lopez. I know you're out there somewhere. Miss you, love you. And she used to keep this little caja, right? This little metal one. And it was a little box with all these little recipes that she could pull from. And there were all different things like bread and cake and just different recipes. And I remember that. So that's kind of some of the inspirations for the cookbook, as you see there, as I'm highlighting the cookbook. Now, you don't have to make a cookbook because I don't expect you all to do this, but I just thought it might be a fun, interesting way for you to connect with, the people around you. You might even ask your brother, sister, uncle, aunt, tia, tío, nana, tata, mama, papa, anyone that you have in your life, papi, ask them what their favorite recipe is, or maybe even their favorite dish, and maybe how to make it. Now's a good time to learn if you can. And if for any reason that you don't want to do this and maybe you need to do something else, let me know. Talk to me. Let me know and I can work with you. So anyway, getting back to the cookbook, one thing I like to look at is a little bit about my childhood. And for me, for those of you that know me, you know that I'm Native American, but I always tell you how I grew up around Puerto Rican people. And one of my favorite foods to eat is Puerto Rican rice, okay? Arroz con gandules, okay? For those of you that don't know, they're already putting on the screen ingredients. Sofrito, gandules, adobo, tomato sauce, sazon, green olives, and long grain white rice, pork, vegetable oil, and water. I don't know if this is how I'd make it, but let's see what's up, all right? We got this, not the pigeon peas are right on point. I'd use that Goya sauce, yep. So frito, I'm not a big fan of the pre-made one. Pork, I could rock with that. Like, I could use Spam, too. I'm down with Spam. Spam would be good. That pan, the pot, I would use something like that. Not bad. Kind of sounds like my grandma's. I don't know what that was. What do we got? Okay. Looks like it's cooking. Okay. I know what that looks like. Let's see what they say here. Add tomatoes. Tomato sauce? Not what I would do. So for me, this is my point where I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not going to make my food like that, but let's see what the end product. Hey, that don't look too bad. I know some people that rock like that, but personally, not my cup of tea. So do some research. Find a recipe. Maybe try making it. Like arroz con gandules, that is not how I would make it. All right. Mine would probably be like the 20-minute video that like talks about maybe some sofrito and, you know, oh, they're using tomato sauce too. But people make things differently. Anyway, my whole point, find some information, find some recipes, start collecting a cookbook just for yourself. I want you to keep this information for yourself. I've had people turn in the life skills work just by taking a picture of it and then emailing it to me. That works just as fine. I'll give you credit for that. Again, the work is not terribly difficult, and I always want the work in this class to matter for you and be meaningful for you. So look at recipes you want and collect them. Great concept. All right. See you later, and I hope you're all being safe. See you next time.